You know when you're a kid and you hate the doctor and you hate the dentist and you know all of that stuff? Mm-hmm. And so, somebody will be distracting the little kid. They'll go, while they get a shot.
Yeah.
That's what this show is right now. It's an adult just going, and I go, oh, thank God. Oh, wonderful.
It's like taking Gordy to the vet for his shots and they give him Cheese Whiz and treats while they shoot him up.
That's exactly what it is. You may recognize from the title of the episode today, I am having just for the last, I think it would be a year in October, or would it be 2 years in October?
I have lost track.
I don't know. But it might be a year in October. It might be 2 years in October. I have had this one fucking tooth. It's just, it's up here. It's not that far back. It's about halfway back. And I have been having just a hell of a time with this dentist, with this tooth. The whole thing, they've been putting a filling in there. And the filling will be, if I don't have the filling, it definitely feels like I've got a nerve exposed. And I've got some exposed wiring, if you will.
Yeah.
And without that filling, it just fucking hurt. And the reason I know it's not like cavities, plaque, anything like that, because I'm sandblasting this motherfucker on a daily basis with water picks and everything else. And it's that dull, thudding pain. People know what that's dull, thudding nerve pain is. And that's what this is. And they probably put, I think would this be the third or fourth filling they've put on this?
I think the third.
Okay, so this would be the third filling that they've put on this tooth. And it gives me relief for about a month or two, and then it'll crack or a piece of it'll come off, or, I'll feel a crunch while I'm eating or something like that. And sometimes when you feel a crunch while you're eating, you're like, oh, maybe it was something in the food I'm eating. So you just kind of play it off. And about a month and a half ago, I heard a crunch.
Yes, I remember.
And I thought, you know what? Fuck it. It's you think the best, because I've had so much hell with this tooth that I said, yeah, you know what? It was food.
I was supposed to feel that.
Something grainy or something crunchy, whatever. And this week, that dull pain has come back. And when that dull pain comes back, it's just literally right after a meal's over. It's right to the water pick. It's the mouthwash. It's the salt water. It's the whole thing. I've been doing that this week, and the goal was get through vacation, get through the trip, and then go back in and whatever. I woke up this morning, and the pain was so intense that I went, fuck it. We're going to get in this morning whenever we can. I'm going to give him a couple hours to go to work on the homes here with a pair of pliers and a blowtorch. And as long as I could eat at, what's our reservation, 10 o'clock Central Time?
Yes.
It's 8 o'clock out there. As long as I can sit down and have dinner tonight, let's drill, let's hammer, let's pull, let's yank, let's fuck everything about this tooth. As long as you have two time limits, 12:15, I got to leave for the airport. 10 o'clock our time, 10 o'clock here, I have a lovely little reservation I'd like to get to. Those are your only two things. Do whatever you need to this tooth, as long as I can sit down and chew food by 10 o'clock. So I feel like the time window we're getting here is not the worst case scenario. Put it that way.
It got close to it.
The only problem is there is a small window that they could get us in at 10:15, and if they're like, look, it'll take us an hour, we'll be like, okay, cool, we can do a show. We'll do the whole thing. But if they do call this morning, because we've already put a call in there, and April's going to walk away from the show at about 7:15, whatever, and try to get me in. If they do call and I can get in at a certain time, we're going to stop the show about 15 minutes before that appointment, and we're going to get out of here. Our dentist is like 5-10 minutes down the road.
Yep.
So, Nixon didn't make the cut. I'm like, there's John. There's John.
Our anniversary is on Saturday, which I keep forgetting about because apparently it's not important.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
I could get you some golf stuff.
We got to do some kind of anniversary thing.
Gloves. Yeah, like what?
I mean, we got the kids. And
so we can't do shit.
So you can't do a lot of stuff. I did tell April, I go, why don't we go somewhere? Why don't we call your parents? Why don't we have them come by for a couple hours?
and we'll go to dinner or something. We'll do something nice.
I'm sure my parents have plans this weekend.
Well, fuck me then, is what I
We'll
say.
just have to skip it.
I don't know. The Real Stonies says our anniversary is Friday. Happy anniversaries. Happy anniversaries. Happy anniversary.
Yeah,
Cheetos.
they have multi-wives.
And Stonies. Well, you never know. I don't really talk to people about their religion. Kind of leave that private. Well, CNN Health came out with an article. This morning. This article came out only about an hour and a half ago. Guys, did you know that it may be time to break out tonight? Very cool of you guys.
Thank you.
To get off to a great start this week.
Thank you so much.
Morning show, evening show, all good. Thank you.
Yeah.
An Oroville, California 9-year-old was behind the wheel when he sped off from officers on Wednesday. Are you playing the game in your head?
Yep. What, the black, white, or other game?
I love you.
Yeah. No, it's there.
Sometimes people say your wife can't be your co-host, but when you think alike, why not?
It's clearly black.
Officials said an officer encountered a sedan oddly stopped in the middle of the intersection at Grand Avenue and 4th Street.
Yep.
Around 9:20 a.m. When the officer instructed the car to move, it suddenly sped off, prompting a short and erratic chase that ended in a dirt parking lot near Plumas Avenue Elementary School.
Woo.
Officials said the suspect vehicle abruptly reversed